I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat South America. I went a few minutes early. I just couldn't wait. Krista Melinda, good to see you. Heard ya. Monk, got your email. Thank you, dude. What else we got here? We got Jane. Hello, Jane. We got Wes Lightbird. Archie's mom. Barella. Jeremy Fowler. That will round it up. I got a very, very quick 5x5. That's what we're looking for, people. Doing kind of a little trim today. Have a good day. I hope you guys have had a good day. We're doing a hot sauce review today from Astaray. Astaray is a Ecuadorian hot sauce company. Connor, good to see you. There's Aaron DiGiorno. Disclosure, Aaron G. This is a hot sauce company in Santa Elena, which is not very far from where I am. Sam, good to see you. Pepper Poppy. Josh Cohen. Hello, Riley and Taylor. Thank you for being here. This is neat. This is a hot sauce made from Rocoto. Now, Rocoto is an interesting pepper. Keith Kamen, good to see you. It's one of the only peppers that I know of that has black seeds. Now, normally when you get a pepper that's got black seeds, you're like, not a problem here. Let me tell you a little bit about this sauce. They mostly make traditional sauces, okay? And they basically use two peppers, ají amarillo and ají rocoto. This is the rocoto. Kind of excited about this. This is a sauce that they use a lot on ceviche, steak, salads, things like that. And people, there'll be no yogurt tonight. Here, I'll make the joke first before anybody else does. Sonny the Beast, good to see you. You had a rough day. Man, I'm sorry. Sonny the Beast had a rough day. I had a pretty good day. Hopefully your night goes better, Sonny the Beast. You're a good dude. Chris B, good to see you. What's up, Johnny? Have fun in South America? Let's see. I'm having a good time so far. Really enjoying myself. This is a pretty terrific place. And I'll put that up there. Thank you, Chris B. Let's all hit the like button if we can and pull the okie doke on the algorithm. Hello, Andy Paul. Greetings from the UK. Herja says, I'm going to try Yellowbird's Serrano. It's a great sauce. Melinda's Ghost is no joke. Yeah, it's a good sauce. All of that stuff would be hot for me because my tolerance is low. Almost got into a car accident. Well, you know what? It's a whole lot better than I got into a car accident, right? Gotta look on the bright side, bro. M&J Metal, good to see you. And I'm really glad you didn't get into an accident. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to kind of get into this. Let me tell you a little bit about what's in this sauce. I had to translate I'm not quite there yet, people. Tree tomato, all right? Now, I did a review of tree tomato. I didn't like it. Now, I've had it in a sauce, and I loved it. The fruit, not so much. It's kind of wonky. Sam, I had some massive chocolate pimentales I sent out today. That's a very cool. It's a great pepper, man. Sonny says, it is. That's very true. It would have been very bad, but by the grace of God, we are fine. Amen, man. Look on the bright side, dude. I'm happy that you didn't wreck your car or no one got hurt. Hi, Barbara. Hello, Jason Ledford. Riley is there. Riley's taking now. Riley Rose is awesome. I met her when she was just 4 years old at the I Like It Hot Festival many, many years ago. You remember that? It was awfully fun. All right. So let me tell you. So it's got tree tomato, water, rocoto, chilies, vegetable oil, onion, and salt. And something like xanthan gum to kind of get a little bit, give it substance. So on the right there, it says something interesting. See that right there? I translated that. Listen to what this says. Our essence is in the agricultures, the mountains, the privileged luminosity of half the world and fresh earth in the Andes. So apparently, the rocoto is a pepper native to the Andes Mountains, which is sort of cool, I think. It looks like, look at that. Son of the Beast says, sounds delicious. Looks like a mustard or something. It does have that look. See some stuff going on in there, which is always neat. Arwa, thank you for being here. Also in the UK. It's kind of cool. All right, so we're going to try this. Now, obviously, the Rocoto pepper is going to be a lot higher than this sauce is because there's stuff diluting it. It was 6 years ago. My goodness. I remember that day well. So you're 10? How did that happen? We'll be driving soon, Riley Rose. It's crazy. I hope you're still doing well. I still have that video you sent to me and Johnny Jr. It's adorable. All right, they say on the heat level, 3 out of 5. This could be warm. Chris B says, kind of looks like secret aardvark sauce. Yeah, I can see that. Sort of does. Cindy G, good to see you. Oh, he's got jokes. Tommy Scoville's got jokes. This is the yogurt. I did a review of a sauce made by Olay Hot Sauce, and it burned me silly. It was a Reaper sauce, and my tolerance is low. Man, burned me. Forever, it will be known as the roast of Johnny Scoville. Started off at just a review, and ended up being literally a roast. It was the funniest video I've ever done. I laughed till tears were coming out of my eyes. Rocket Queen, good to see you. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a tangy kind of, there's vinegar in this, for sure. I didn't read it on the label, though. Maybe I didn't translate it all. Could be, I'm sorry. Got very, very tangy aroma. I can't really smell heat. Rocket Queen, are you going to drink that stuff? Not quite there yet. Not quite there. I'm going to get it back. But my tolerance really is low. Tolerances climb quick, but they drop quicker. Susie, good morning, everyone. Good evening here. Right below me, right there, there's a birthday party going on. Sounds like they're having a lot of fun. Tangy is better in my opinion. I dig tangy. Sonny the Beast. I'll never forget Sonny the Beast at the Pepper Festival in Ohio. Did the Screaming Skittles or Skrittles. And I'm telling you something. Poor dude. He did this challenge on an empty stomach. And as he was rolling around on the ground, rolling around, he told me he wanted to be I said, you prepped, right? He goes, no, I didn't prep. He tells me that he wants to be the no prep challenge king.
Did you take pictures of him?
I did not take pictures of him. A couple of days later, he messaged me. I said, how you still going with that no prep challenge thing? He's like, God, I've rethought that. I love the story. Wear it on my sleeve. Did you get a tattoo of that or something? I'll tell you something. That was crazy, dude. That's a really hot challenge. Everything spicy. Good to see you. But, I'm sure there are people here that have done contests. If I'm doing a contest, eating a lot of peppers, I don't prep because I don't have a lot of room in there. And if I eat whatever I eat, taking up space that I need peppers to fill. So I see these. I see people eat 160 Reapers. I couldn't eat 160 olives. That's a lot. It just takes up a lot of space. All right, so let's give this a shot and taste it. I don't have a spoon here. I don't want to taint it. So I'm going to use my anatomical snuff. You heard me. You heard me. That's the thing here. If you take your thumb, your hand, and you put your thumb up like that, the tendon there creates a little bit of a pocket right there. And that is called, no joke, if you Google this later, don't Google it now because you won't be here. You're going to, you'll see that it's actually a thing. Anatomical snuff box. There's vinegar added to this, Monk. But the aroma, you know what? Kick on your smell-o-vision, people. You're picking up that tangy aroma, right? I like it. The aroma is fantastic. The snuff box, the anatomical snuff box, Mr. Fowler. Ever famous now. I'm not the only one who's done. I've seen it before. In fact, I saw somebody else do it. I don't remember who, but I didn't come up with that. Look at this. Connor doesn't know why, but that bottle is appealing to him. You know, I like squeeze bottles. They're pretty cool. So I agree with you. Uh-oh, Cindy's, it's way too close. You must have the 3.0 version. If you have the 3.0 version, you can smell it from back here. If you have the smell-o-vision, 2.0 vision, you can smell it from here. If you only have the original, you can smell it here. If you go to the App Store, see how Arwa has it spelled, smell-o-vision? Okay, if you go to the App Store and if you try to look at typing like that, you're not going to find it. You got to get rid of the dashes. Look at this. Riley Rose is saying, stop talking about the bottle and just try it. I'm waiting for more people to show up, Riley Rose. You know how this works. Here we go. Here's the pour, people. I can actually put a lot in my anatomical snuff box. That sounds weird, but there we go. It really does smell fantastic. All right, so from Astaray, it's the Salsa de Ají Rocoto. Johnny Scoble, this is Chase the Heat in South America. Yogurt. No, I'm kidding. Lisa Trimble. Wow. Oh. Very, very tangy. Slight vinegar, but really I'm getting pepper up front. There's onion in this, and that's pretty prevalent. It's lovely. This will be really, really good on steak. I'm not really big on putting stuff on steak. And it turns out, I don't know if you know this, but it turns out that Tommy is an amazing cook. He's deadly in the kitchen with steak. But the flavor is fantastic. Josh, sorry, Johnny, she's a little feisty. You know, she wasn't feisty 6 years ago, but that's good. That's lovely. Maybe a little bit more. I think there's some cilantro in this. I'm sorry, I didn't do a good job of translating it. Lovely. Let's talk about the heat because it's kind of important. If you never ever eat anything hot, it's going to be very hot for you. It would be. If you're a chili head, this is going to be probably a 3 and up. In spite of my tolerance being low, it's probably only a 2 for me, maybe a 3. The mouth, it's a mouth burn, not in the throat at all. Connor says you should make Chase the Heat shirt that says yogurt with Chase the Heat on the back or something. You hear that, Tommy? We may need to think about that. Bonus for tanginess. It really is tangy. It's got a wonderful flavor. You know what? This would be really good. One of my favorite things to do for a snack is to get an avocado. Cut it in half, remove the pit, and just pour sauce where the pit was. Kind of scoop it out. Lovely. This would be really, really good in an avocado. In fact, I'm going to do that tomorrow. But the burn doesn't last long. Obviously, if you eat a Rocoto pepper, it's going to burn you a lot longer. I've read that the Rocoto is between 50 and 100,000 Scoville heat units. So it's not that bad. It really isn't that hot, but the flavor is just fantastic. It's obviously not as hot in the sauce, as I said, because of the stuff that's diluting it. Lovely, though. Katie's in the basket. She's having a dream. It's okay. Her feet are moving, twitching like that. Absolutely lovely sauce. Hey, it's okay. Chill. You're all right. It's a lovely sauce. You can't do avocados, heard you? My wife loves them. Is it that you don't like them? Are you allergic to them or something? I absolutely love avocado. Toby Reveille, good to see you, dude. I'm glad you're here. So, I'm going to put it in the description box. This is a company that's in Santa Elena. As I said, it's not very far from here. So, I'll put a link in the description box. If you're one of the people local that watch, I have some people local that watch this now. If you're local, I got this at Super Maxi here in Salinas. It's a great store. Get it if you can. If you're if you're back in my old home in North America, lean into the pitch and try this. It's absolutely delicious. This was like, I think it was like $2 or $3. It's inexpensive. So the flavor is fantastic. I think I'm going to try it on steaks. Let's do this. This is not going to be a super long video. What's your favorite hot sauce? Tell me in the chat what your favorite hot sauce is. I'm kind of curious. I don't have a favorite hot sauce. I like hot sauce a lot, but I don't really have a favorite. What I've said forever, and it really is true, if I'm having a meal and I pick the right sauce for the meal, that's my favorite hot sauce in the moment. Tomorrow, it's going to be something different. That's kind of how it works. Corrupting people there with YouTube. You know what's funny? We went out to the recovery center. Tom and I are helping a recovery center. 32 guys get sober and beat addiction. And we told them that there's a lot of people on YouTube that are praying for them. And they went, I'm sorry, what? They didn't say that because they don't speak English. They had never heard, like not one of the 35 guys had ever heard of YouTube before. Keith Kingman, Sriracha. He's a Sriracha dude. You know what? Sriracha is great. It's sort of like, to me, that's almost like, and I'm not knocking it because I'm a fan. It's almost like a condiment more than it is a hot sauce because you can put it on anything. Look at this. And this is why KM, Kristen Melinda, is the craziest mod on the planet. There you go, folks. There is their Instagram. She is freaking out. Hey, it is all right, honey. You're dreaming. Hey, Katie. Hey, there you go. You're just dreaming. It's okay. You're all right. I got you. Here's the thing. In the morning, she kind of wakes me up. She kisses me with bites. That's her thing. She bites. And in the afternoon, if she bites me, it's a nibble. But when I'm in bed and she's waking me up, she actually broke the skin right there just a few days ago. It hurt. You all right? She's all right. So let me see what her favorite sauce is. Monk is still looking for his favorite sauce. Connor is right now, he's into Melinda's Triple Extreme or the Ghost Pepper Wing Sauce. I'm just dipping my toes back in the water right now. So am I. So today we went and had, there's an Italian joint right down on the Malecon, and we like this place a lot. One of the reasons is that the person that owns it speaks English. But they have a hot sauce. All restaurants have a hot sauce they bring out, and they make their own. It's not in a jar. So it fluctuates all the time. It's never the same twice. And this Italian place, today it was hot. I'm going to find out where he gets his peppers, and that's what I'm going to do. Arwa, Zombie Snot at the moment. It's a great sauce. Melinda is into Swampadelic. Another great sauce. I like that a lot. There you go. There is Fowler's favorite, hands down. Steve-O's. You know what's funny about Steve-O's sauce? When I first saw it, I thought, well, you know what? It's a novelty sauce. He had some company knock it off and whatever, like a private label something. He actually made that, and it is a absolutely fantastic sauce. I'm not even joking. It's incredible. I really liked it. I made the mistake of doing what he did. I'm not even going to talk about it. If you know, you know. I didn't know. I should clarify that because he chugged it and then poured some in his eye. I did that. Lisa Trimble has tried several sauces. Sriracha favorite. It's a great sauce. It really is, Lisa. You can put it on almost anything. Pepper Poppy, Tabasco. You know what? It's a great sauce. Tabasco Green was my father's favorite sauce. There you go. Warthog is pretty good, but I don't have a favorite sauce. Verde sauces are some of my favorite. Me too. And they're very popular here. Very popular. Ledford says Melinda's black truffle. You know what's funny? I like truffle a lot. I've had one. I can't remember the company. Seed Ranch. Seed Ranch something. I feel terrible by not saying it right. But they have one where it's balanced properly. Truff, I wanted to like that so bad. I was so disappointed when I tasted it because it was, instead of like a hot sauce with some truffle in it, it's a truffle sauce with a little bit of pepper in it. And it was it's way overwhelming. There you go. Monk's got jokes. I've heard when you get old, you're hard to wake up. You know what? It's a nice thing to be woken up by my cat. She's wonderful. And you know what? I'm not a young guy, but I feel a lot younger here. I'm eating well. I'm sleeping well. I had a great night's sleep last night. And I'm exercising, and that making me feel better. There you go. Hello, Chile, Eskimo. Good to see you, Mike. I'm glad you're here. Whoops. Double tap that thing. Uh-oh. Keith's been cooking out. My clothes still smell like a fire pit. That's a cool thing about a cookout, or camping. You end up smelling like the fire. You know something, Connor? I don't know about the local pepper scene. I haven't tapped into it yet. There's been so many things that I had to get done. I'm still got a lot of things that I got to do. So it's kind of important, but what I've got to do now is almost more important. But Steve-O sauces are very, very good. Swampadelic and gumbo go together well. That's a hot sauce, by the way, by Troy Primo. Here you go. Heard you. Jack Jekyll's pepper sauce. I think I've had that. I don't know if I've reviewed that. I may have. I made a lot of videos. I can't remember them all. Let's see here. Yeah, sauce in the eye. The truth of it, here was what happened. He did it with, he has two sauces. One is kind of mild and one is really hot. I didn't realize which one. And he chugged the bottle, right? So I got it, and I was filming. I already pushed the button. I'm doing the video, and as I'm reading, I realized that I made a mistake and got the really hot version. But I was kind of committed, so I went with it. So I chugged the bottle, and it was hot. And when I poured it in my face, it looked like it got in my eye. And here's the truth of it. It didn't. It got over my eyelash, and it got down here. So it looked like it really got in the eyeball, but it did not, right? I ended the video. I went into the bathroom. I was at Blazing Foods when this happened. Katie, you all right? And I went in the bathroom to wipe it off my eye. And when I went like this, I smeared it into my eye accidentally. And it was so brutal. You live and you learn. Mistakes were made. Tommy Bird, good to see you, man. Just getting home from work. Good to see everyone tonight. I'm glad to see you, dude. Thank you for being here. Hi, Nikki. Thank you for being here. And Tony's Hooter, you must be kidding me. I'm glad you're here. Happy Saturday night. I hope you are having a good day too. I am. We've had a good day here today. Let's see here. Jason says, Connor, the truffle is really good in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people love it. They sell a lot of it. I just couldn't do it. And then when I had Melinda's truffle, it's the same thing. It was just so truffle, just too much. If you guys have had it, you know what I'm talking about. It's like super strong truffle. In fact, I tried the truffle sauce, didn't like it. I tried Melinda's, didn't like it. Started thinking maybe my taste buds have changed. So I got some truffle in olive oil, and I love truffles. But winter truffles and summer truffles, apparently there's a big difference between the two. Who knew? I didn't. Heard ya. There you go. My review is the reason you try it. Well, I'm glad about that. I'm sorry I can't remember them all. I've done a lot. In fact, you want to hear something funny? Check this out. Let's see here. I want to tell you how many videos I've made because it's sort of nuts. Are you ready for this? Would you believe it if I told you that I have made 8,204 videos since I started? Kind of crazy, right? And since I moved here, I'm kind of doing a lot of different variety of content. I had some people that said, this is not why I subscribe to you. I want to see you do peppers and hot sauce. I'm like, well, of the 8,000, I'd say 4,000, 5,000 of them are pepper related. I know they haven't seen them all. If you haven't, by the way, there's a playlist. If you go to the channel, hit the playlist. It's all relatively organized for the number of videos I've made. It's a good way to check out. That way you can watch exactly what you want. If you like peppers or you like sauce, you can watch what you want and avoid what you don't want. Jason Ledford, we boil carrots in honey and recently started using habanero sriracha honey in them and makes the carrots very tasty. That sounds like it would be wonderful. It really does. Dane Young, good to see you. This morning's chat was a nice tone setter today. Boy, that was very interesting, wasn't it? That was not the chat I thought. That video did not go like I thought it was going to go. I'm not upset about it at all, but boy, it took a turn. It was fun. It was very interesting. It is a lot of videos, Connor. Want to hear something even more crazy? I can't get my head around this. 32 million views. I remember when this channel got the first million. I remember thinking, a million. It's crazy to think that 1 million times people have clicked that. Now it's 32 million. Heard ya. I think you were in Nevada when you did that. I may have been. We've had a lot of different settings doing this show all over the place. Have I tried Hellfire's Chili Master Private Reserve? I have, I believe. I'd have to go check. I've pretty much tried everything that Hellfire's done. I think. I'm sure they've made some. They have a lot of not like Halloween sauces or one-offs that they do, like special occasion sauces. I haven't tried all of those, but I've tried most of them. Just think, Monk says, you'll never be able to watch them all. If you just watch one video a day, you have any idea how long it would take you to watch them all? Somebody figure that out for me. Somebody figure that out. I don't want to take the time to do that, but even if you watch 2 videos a day, it would take you a decade probably to watch them all. Connor says you could just about pull up a video anytime you see a sauce at the store and you're thinking about trying it. You know what? I'm a sauce nerd. It is what it is, Keith Holton. Hey, man, I'm confused why you're all doing what you're doing. Do you all still sell tubes of terror? Yes, we do. And I'm doing what I'm doing because, and may come as a shock to you, Keith. I appreciate you being here. I started this channel to make me happy. Okay, I did it because I had fun doing it. And just so you know, since the beginning, it wasn't just peppers. I've had guitar videos. I've done restaurant stuff, cat stuff. So now there's just a wider variety. But what I will tell you, Keith, go to the playlist, okay? And you can watch exactly what you want to watch. I can promise you haven't watched them all. There are 8,204 videos here. When this one's done, it'll be 8,205. I'd be willing to bet you've seen just a small percentage, even if you've watched a lot, So if you're into peppers, I give you my word, there are thousands of pepper videos you haven't seen yet. So go check them out. When you finish them all, get back to me. We'll start making more of them. There are going to be more pepper reviews. There are going to be more hot sauce reviews. I promise you. Hello, Josh Spoto. Good to see you. Look at that. Josh is in the house. Thank you for being here. But it's really important. I do this because it makes me happy. I hope it makes everybody happy. If it doesn't, though, honestly, chances are you want pepper reviews or sauce reviews, go to the playlist. I promise you there are months and months of view time of videos you haven't seen yet. Jeremy Fowler says this morning's chat was refreshing. A lot of love on this bus. Yeah, there is. It was a very interesting chat. I enjoyed it. Keith Kimmey says, I like watching, period. And it doesn't have to revolve around peppers. Atta boy. You're a good dude, though, Keith Kingman. I like you, man. Halloween sauce, yeah. They have Halloweens. They call it Halloween Hell. And every year they do a new one. It's great. I want to go trick-or-treating for hot sauce. It's a good thing. Heard ya. I never heard Johnny do a bad review on any Jack Jekyll or Hellfire sauce. I love everything Hellfire. They are a great company. I don't think I've done every one of Jack Jekyll's. Here you go. 8,000 days is 21 years. So here's the deal. If you watched one video a day, Keith, it would take you 21 years to watch them all. It's a long time. Isn't that crazy to think of? Ditto, Keith. We try to keep up with all the new videos, but go back and watch the older ones too. We're about halfway through the season. You know what's funny? Every season 1, there he is, halfway through season 1. Yeah, it's season 1 too. It's all kind of cataloged that way. There are some people that come here just to watch the guitar videos, believe it or not. There are some people that, hi, Jane. There's some people that only watch cat videos. That's wild to think about. Your digital footprint most likely be up indefinitely. People 300 years from now, in his eye. You think there are going to be people here 300 years from now? I'd be stunned if there are people here 20 years from now. Just being honest. Alex James. I'm Johnny Scoville. I got issues. This is Chase the Heat. Glad you're here, Alex. I've got issues. I only do that. That was the first time I did it was in a challenge. I was having a tough day, and I had issues that day. Someone made a comment. They liked it. So every single challenge I've ever done, I say that. I only say that during challenges, though. My favorite were the ramen noodle challenge, where you say lost vision in one eye. I remember that. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. You always say. You know what? I think that only applies to hot sauce. A lot of things that are not worth overdoing. Trust me, because I've overdone a lot of things I shouldn't have. Cindy says there's way too many of them hurting himself. My opinion, I'm here for the lovely ladies, Squirrel and Katie, for the win. They're having a great time. The cats love it here. It's a pleasure. I hope it's a great day. It's been a great one, Josh. Appreciate you saying that. McDougal, there you go. Hey, Johnny, happy weekend. Absolutely. You know what's crazy? Weekends are weird because sometimes the signal is kind of wonky. The upload speed today was, sometimes it's usually like, 100, 200 megabytes per second. 423 per second. I told Tom, he's like, it doesn't even make sense. It's so fast. Listen, I appreciate you guys being here a lot. Does anybody have anything else they want? Oh, I have a few that started. Jeremy says, looks like it would taste like coffee. I'm not sure if the sauce I just did, you'd love it, man. It's really, really good. Aaron says, I wonder if the heat ratings in South America are the same as generic mainstream ratings with Nando's ratings and the supermarket levels. Good question. I haven't eaten enough to really get a beat on that yet, but I'll work on it. We'll have the boys back at the lab, and we'll get back to you. Sam, it felt weird to go to the liquor store again. The only thing is this time it was to get stuff to make tincture. Yep, I haven't been in a liquor store. I can't even remember how long. Sam, I love Wolf's Inferno and swamp grass heat sauces. I don't know if I've had swamp grass. As far as super hots are concerned, at least that's what I've had so far. And then Connor said, I don't think I've ever tried the truffle sauce. Almost everything I've had from Melinda's is good, though. I really like Melinda's a lot. I felt bad saying I didn't like their truff, but it is what it is. I'm honest. I don't say what, if I don't like it, I'm going to say I don't like it. Sydney says some good hunting, but not as well as the mouse in the garage. Squirrel used to catch mice in the garage, and she has a catch and release program. She wouldn't kill them. She just catch them, play with them, let them go, so you can go back and play with them again. Alex says, is Scoville my real last name? It is not. I wanted to protect my family from the nefarious characters that are on this platform and every other platform. And I'm proud to say that I've done a good job. My daughter was a little girl when I started this channel, and last week she completed her first week of medical school. She graduated pre-med college with second in her class, and she's going to become an orthopedic surgeon. Pretty cool. McDougal, when are the surfing videos coming out? Honest to gosh, we're going through the immigration process, which is tedious and very busy. I will get to it. The waves were huge on the other side of the peninsula yesterday. I saw this white band. I thought that can't be wave because it's far away. Then it moved. To be able to see it from here, that had to be a very, very big wave. And it's been a long time since I've surfed, so it's going to be a little challenging. I'm not a kid anymore. A lot of people have asked me that, if it's my real name. But it's like, you go to a movie and Superman can't fly and stop bullets, but you drink the Kool-Aid, right? I'm Johnny Scoville. Drink the Kool-Aid, and that's the last time. My dad died about 4 years ago. The last time I spoke to him, he called me Johnny. So I'm Johnny Scoville. Thank you, Alex. Prayers for daughter Scoville. You guys are awesome. If you see a one in the chat like that, that's just kind of digital love. Some people are into prayer, some people into good vibrations. It's almost like it's electronic digital love. That's what it is. Yeah, daughter Scoville. She's wonderful. She's amazing. There you go. Keith Kimman's got a split. God bless you guys and love all of you. I have to start rewinding. Good night and stay safe and healthy. May God watch over you. John, bless you, my brother. Much love. Thank you, Keith. I hope you have a terrific night, dude. You're one of the good ones, man. There's a lot of good ones, but he's a good one. Yeah, my daughter's pretty spectacular. I'm impressed with her. She's brilliant. All right. Yes, Josh Spoto, we have a spot to watch whale watching. I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw him because I saw a big splash out of the corner of my eye, far enough out that no small fish could have done it. It was really far out, so it had to have been a whale. the humpback whales come here July, August, September, October, the peak months for giving birth. They come here because the waters are warm. On the other side of the peninsula, they're there right now. And Tommy and I are going to go probably Monday or Tuesday, Tuesday or Wednesday of this next week. It's the place where if you go, you can't not see it. They're jumping all the time. You see tails, they're breaching constantly. So I will have a whale video for you guys soon. But I think with that, I'm going to wrap up, you guys, unless anybody has any last questions. I appreciate all of you taking the time to hang out with me. I really do. There's going to be a link in the description box after this gets loaded. Astaray. Salsa de ají roll. It's a very, very good sauce. There you go, Nikki. When am I doing there's a course, like a obstacle course offshore, not far. I was going to do, you know what? I don't know when I'm going to do it. Hopefully soon. Here's the thing. It's way bigger than it looks. It doesn't look very big. I zoomed in on my camera because I saw some people out there. Grown adults were out there. And they were, it's very, very big. And from here, it doesn't look that big. You guys are all awesome. Be kind to somebody. Tell someone you love them, please. But be kind. It's really easy. You know how much money it costs to be kind to people? That much. But I do think, you know what? Let's take this. By the way, here is Astaray. Thank you so much. And let me show you. This is how we're going to end it. Here is a cat that was a big Maine Coon kitty in a basket. You're a good girl, Katie. Want to get back in your basket? I didn't mean to disrupt you. I thought she would chill for that. She wasn't having any part of it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll be on tomorrow morning around 9 or 10 or something. No, tomorrow's church. You won't see me in the morning, but you'll see me tomorrow night. All right? We'll see you guys soon. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat South America.